Hey Stitchers, it's Christy. Back for a January update. Today is Wednesday, February 3rd, so I'm not exactly sure what day this will get uploaded, but at least I'm not a month, a whole month behind. So I have a list over here if you see me looking. First thing I'm going to talk about are my whips. Here's one project that I'm just putting up that I've been working on. His name is Jesus. I mentioned it before, but this is a free pattern from Joyful Expressions. This is a Mother's Day gift, and Gemma says hello. You can see her nose. She's in my lap. So I want to get it done. Mother's Day is in May here in the States. So sorry, I guess I should have had it folded. This is what I've done so far. It's just on white, opalescent, 28 count linen. Second thing I worked on this month is my chatelaine. This is Hydrangea Autumn Fog. Let me put my hand up behind it so you can see it. So right now I'm working with this thread. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm about to pull it out because I want to talk about it. I've done some dense roads and a few other things. This grass is in a thread I haven't used before. Super fun so far. I'm really, really enjoying this one. And it's going to stay on my Q-snap. It'll just be something I work on off and on when I have quieter minutes, because it definitely takes more concentration for me. So that thread, I'm semi-organized today, is Princess Pearl Petite. I'm sure those of you that have worked with it are, familiar with it. Hey, baby. No ma'am. It's a beautiful thread. Unfortunately, it's super hard to work with. It's slippery, slippery. It's kind of autumn colors. This one's called Topiary, and it's made by Gloriana. Whoa, glare. There we go. Martina suggests using it to dampen it, and it does help, but the black work section that I'm doing right now with this thread is probably going to be my least favorite part of this project. So once I get through that, I think it'll be better. So let's see what's next. Oh, here. Sorry. This is Esther's Waves. So I finished up the rest of the rows all the way across. But I'm going to show this because, sorry for the thread, I've miscounted on this right here. So this one has to come out. No, I'm sorry, this one's miscounted on. And I don't know what happened to this. But at first I thought, I got frustrated with it, and I was like, whatever, I'm going to leave it. But none of them are perfect, but none of the rest of them look quite as bad as this one. So it's going to come out. Next time I get this whip out, I have a little frogging to do, so I'm taking a break from that for right now. And of course, I started something new. And it's not a little something. Actually, let me show you the picture first, because it's a PDF. It is, sorry. It is a Stitch in Time. The artist is Amy Stewart. It's a heaven and earth. I love this pattern, and so go big or go home, I guess. I decided to start it. I have got a very meager start. That's it. That is all. It's confetti crazy. I'm going to be parking on this, which I haven't done before. And actually, it goes like that. I'm going to be parking on this. Look at this fabric. Huge. And what else? Oh, I started out with tent stitch, and I was thinking, well, this is just no big deal. I'm going to tent stitch, and we're just going to, you know, get this done. No. I didn't like the tent stitch. I thought that I didn't like the coverage. I thought that I would. Maybe if I had done a little bit more, but I put like 10 stitches in, and I was like, this is not working for me. So I'm doing full stitches, and that is 28 count Easy Guide fabric. That's what I bought it for. I don't know. I don't know that I'll continue with that if I do another full picture cross stitch. I don't know if I'll use the Easy Guide. I'm not. It's okay, but anyway. So those are the things that I worked on this month, except for the next. I'd worked on 2 other things that are actually FFOs, and I am so super thrilled. I've probably finished stitching this one in January, but this is the Snowflower Diaries monthly block. This is the style for this year, and it's January with the little fox. And I put the ribbon on top. I finished it into a cube. Beads on the bottom, and my fabric has a little fox on it. So that's January finished, and go me, I finished February too. So I used threads in my stash. February just has purple on the back and sparkly purple ribbon, which my camera doesn't want to pick up. So 2 FFOs, and worked on 6 projects this month. I would say that I'm at least meeting my goals as far as working in more stitching time for 2016. So my February plans, I will continue with on the 10th of February, the March Sal comes out, and I'll work on that and get it finished. And I don't know what else. I'll work on whatever else I feel like working on. Definitely I'll put some stitches in on my Heaven and Earth design, and I will definitely put some stitches in on the Chatelaine. And my mermaid, I should have pulled it closer so I could show you where it is. I put maybe 10 stitches in on her this month. I sat down to work on her, and something happened because I have to work on her back here. So I'm going to definitely put some stitches in on her in February. So that's my plans for February. Next month, when I do my video, I think that I will also add in what I'm reading. I think I want to put that into the end of my videos, like what book I'm reading. I didn't bring my book that I'm reading back here today with me, but I've, I have to split my time between, I know we all do it, and I can't even imagine what it's like for those of you that crochet and knit and have quilt and have all these other crafts besides the needlework. We all try to split our time and find time to do everything that we want to do. So part of my time for me is reading or coloring, and if I have something to show or something I want to talk about that month, I'm going to start putting that on my videos too. So the only other thing left, I'm trying to make this not too long because I have some stuff I need to do, is stash. I have a few things to show you that there are PDF patterns that were from December that I never showed a picture of. I bought a couple of these. The artist is Mary Beale, Beale, and she does these. These are older patterns, I believe, from maybe like the late 80s, early 90s. She does these stockings that are sampler stockings, and they are all beautiful. And I bought a couple of those because I've kind of been looking for uh, I wanted to do some stockings for our family, and I just hadn't found any patterns that I really loved. So they're PDFs, so at some point I want to at least get one of those done this year. So I'll get it together and get it kitted up this year. And I bought a Scarlet Quince pattern, which this is the first time for me to have the pattern from them. And the artist is Warren Kimball. I love folk art, no big surprise there. And I was super, super excited to see that they have a few of his pieces of art turned into cross-stitch patterns. So we'll see how that goes. Excited about that. I don't know when I'll start it, but I'm excited about it. And then I have some stuff that I got on sale around the holidays. But next month, I can guarantee there won't be as much to show as far as stash. I really have been sticking to not buying stuff. There's a big needlework show coming up in Nashville in early March. And sadly, I'm kind of hoping that I don't steal a lot of things from designers that I like, because it'll have to stay on a wish list for a while. But I bought a few of these Mill Hill kits. These are from the Christmas Village collection. So this is the general store. These I got on sale right after Christmas. This is the Needle Workshop. This is the Village Inn. And the Queen Anne house. Pretty, pretty. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I might make those, work those on linen. I got this was the free kit that went with Serenity Harbor. This is a Stitcher's book. Sorry for the glare. Let me try from this side. I was hoping for a sunny day, but it's not to be, so it comes with all the felt and the cardboard and everything to make it. So you got that for free for being in the South. And the rest of the stuff here, besides the fabric I'm going to show, is from eBay. I have to stop looking at eBay. And I have a few things that haven't come in yet, so I'll get to show you those next month. This is Lily Violet. I've never heard of this designer, but it was so cute. I couldn't pass it up. And this is called Old England. This is Kelson's Designs Garden Delight. I have a piece of fabric in mind for this one, and it looks fun. It's a small pattern. And then this will be getting started sooner rather than later. I had pulled another Reflex de Soie pattern that I wanted to start this year, but this is the one I really wanted. I just didn't have the pattern. So I love, love, love the alphabets on this one. And the big red barn house. Love it. Going to start that at some point this year. And the last two patterns are Carriage House samplings. This is Halfpenny Pasture. Halfpenny Pasture. Jimmy, you have to get down, baby. Sorry. Shaking the camera. And this is Black Horse Inn. Both from Carriage House samplings. I've been looking for these for a while. And I have two more Carriage House sampling patterns that haven't come in yet. So that's it as far as stash and I'll just quickly show this because I know that you've seen it before. And again, I think someone else has mentioned this about showing fabrics and saying that it doesn't help, you know, to see that they're true to color. But, you know, I'm going to show it anyway. This is NYX, and it is a piece of 32 count linen, and it's from Under the Sea Fabrics, and that's pretty close. It's a little bit more gray than that. And I bought 2 pieces of fabric from, I don't know if I showed these. I don't remember when they came in. They were sitting with my stash, so I'm going to assume I didn't show them. If I did, I'm sorry. You get to see them twice. These are from Sunny Dyes, and this one is Winter Twilight. And it's not a huge piece. This is some hand dyed fabric, and it has, yeah, you can see one right here. It has snowflakes on it. Pretty. It's an opalescent, which these are both opalescents, which plays tricks with my camera. And this one is Nightfall, Winter Nightfall, I think. I can't read the handwriting. So it starts, it's darker at the bottom or at the top, however you want to put it. And that's pretty true to color. Maybe a little more purple in it. So I think that, I don't know. I'm still debating it, but I'm thinking that I'm going to take a break from my fabric subscriptions. Subscription. I'm down to just Under the Sea Fabrics. I love Leslie. I love her fabrics, but I do stitch mostly prim stuff, and I have so many beautiful fabrics that, you know, I want to use. I don't want them to just sit there and never get used. So I think I might take a break and just work on using things from my stash. And let me see. That's really it. I think that's all I had written down. So I hope that's it for this month. I hope everybody is doing well, and you're all getting lots of fun stitchy time in. I love seeing everybody's videos. Every time I get on YouTube, I find new people. So I just sit down and cut my computer on, and it just scrolls through the videos while I'm sewing. I try to at least like everyone's video that I get to watch, but know that I'm watching. I'm getting caught up, and I love getting to see your stash. Show me more stash, because I have a list, and I'm like, oh, let me put this on the list. It's fun. I like getting to see what other people buy, and I love seeing all your progress, and I'm just so thrilled with how our Flosstube community has turned out and how much bigger it gets every day. So happy stitching, everybody, and I'll see you at the end of February, beginning of March. Bye.